Hello, everyone. It's Duchess DJ Love, founder of gallivantinglikearoyal.com, my Wanderlust and Wealth Wisdom blog. As you can see, I got the Las Vegas Sky Wheel and the Spear in the background. Also, you can see the Dre's Beach Club nightclub behind, also to the left. And this is the Vegas Strip. I'm showing you this view from my room on the 71st floor of the Paris Hotel. Except I'm in the Versailles suite, and we have a balcony room, so I can show you the Bellagio water fountain show a little bit later. But right now, I want to talk to you a little bit about dementia. Because as you know, my mom, Lady Lexi, has dementia, and she travels frequently with me. We fly, we drive, we take road trips, we cruise, we fly across the pond to Europe. She does it all with me. She does it like a champ. But did you know one shocking statistic is that nearly 48% of dementia caregivers reported that their loved ones had been afraid or overwhelmed by unfamiliar surroundings? This can make traveling particularly challenging and stressful for both the person with dementia and their caregivers. Trust me, I can attest to this because I observe my mom. I can navigate her very well. I know her moods. I know when she needs something, so I'm pretty versed in how to handle her. But there's times when, even it throws me. And this road trip has been one of those times. So join me as I dive into the challenge of teaching you how I work with my mom with dementia, how we do the fly and drive tips. Let's see if I can make it fun and memorable for her as well as for me. And today I want to share with you some super valuable tips and tricks for caregivers like myself who are traveling with loved ones living with dementia. Trust me, it can be a chore, but the memories are worth it all. So as you know, traveling can be stressful and overwhelming for all of us. But with someone with dementia, it can be, over the top for them. But with the right strategies, we can make it easier, safer, and even enjoyable for both ourselves and our loved ones. Yay, let's travel more because I'm all about some travel. But one of the biggest challenges we face when traveling with someone with dementia is dealing with disorientation and confusion. And it's not uncommon for them to become agitated or resistant to following instructions, which can really be tough, especially to navigate that. I personally have experienced it firsthand with my mom, where she'll stubbornly become upset or refuse to get on the plane, in the car, get out of the car, go to the restroom, eat. It's just heartbreaking, and it can be really exhausting. I know. And another challenge is anxiety. Traveling can be anxiety provoking for anyone, but for individuals with dementia, it can be especially daunting. They may become, fixated on specific fears like the fear of flying or the fear of being in a new environment, new heights, the smell is not right. And as caregivers, it's our job to try and mitigate that anxiety and create a sense of calm and comfort. That's how come Baby Love is a frequent flyer, because that teddy bear is my mom's safety blanket. Baby Love goes everywhere we go. And sometimes Baby Love's a he and sometimes Baby Love's a she. Well, that gives me clues as to how she's feeling. So again, observation of your loved one is very, very important. So when my mom was diagnosed, I realized that I had to adapt my communication style to meet hers, where she was at. It wasn't always easy, but it's made a huge difference in our relationship and in our ability to travel together. For instance, when she's hurting, sometimes she don't tell me she's hurting. She wants to go home. Well, I found out that I want to go home means three things. And I'm just going to let you guys enjoy this for a minute because I want to get some pictures of this before the sun goes down. Let me see if I can show a quick video. Okay, stay right here. Okay, I'm back. On the other, let me flip it around. I'll show you. Over here is the Bellagio. As you can see, the sun is setting and the colors are just spectacular. And the water show will be going on in a little bit. Again, this is part of my suite. I'm showing you, this is the front of the suite with the balcony of the Strip. The Cosmopolitan is to the left of Bellagio, and to the right we have Caesar's Palace. And now we come back over here where you can see Dre's in the background. And the Horseshoes is over here. If I can show it, you can barely see it. But again, the main thing I wanted to show you is the Sphere and the wheel. But certain times when the light shows, you see it's not showing up so well. So let's go back over here and we'll watch Bellagio while I tell you my dementia travel stories. Again, communication barriers are also a significant hurdle with dementia patients or Alzheimer's or anyone with memory loss. And sometimes our loved ones might not be able to articulate their needs or express their feelings, which can lead to frustration and misunderstandings. We have to find ways to connect with them on their level and use communication strategies that work best for them. Again, another instance that I had with my mom, she was scared. I did not understand why she was scared because she flies on a regular basis with me, but heights was an issue for her. Something about climbing the mountains, I guess it was seasick or she just, those curves was bothering her. That threw her off. She didn't want to get out of the car. She didn't want to eat. She didn't want to drink. She didn't want to do anything. So again, that was my signal that we had to do something. I'm going to open up the door here so if I can get you a better view of the Bellagio through my balcony gates. And I might be able to talk to you while I show this to you. I don't know how well the sound's going to be coming through because I don't have my other computer on where I can watch like I normally do. But let's get back to our dementia tips. It's a huge undertaking to deal with someone with dementia. So what we can do to make travel easier and safer for our loved ones with dementia, I have tips for you. One tip is prepare, prepare, prepare. Before we travel, I make sure to explain the journey to my mom in simple, clear language using visual aids like pictures or diagrams to help her understand. I also bring out a little toy airplane to let her know we're going to be flying. We get in the car, which she knows riding in the car means, so we go for a ride. When I pack those suitcases, she knows that we're going on a trip, so she's prepared. Also, I try to establish a routine, like doing things at the same time every day to give her clues of what's going on, to give her too consistency and comfort. That provides a sense of structure and familiarity. Like she gets 2 cookies every evening about 2 hours before it goes to bed. So she knows when she gets those 2 cookies, in a little bit that means it's time to go to bed. Another strategy is use communication methods that work best for your loved one. For my mom, it's often nonverbal cues, like I give her a big hug, pat her on the head, or we blow kisses at her. Those are our gestures to let her know that I'm her person. I'll hold her hand or give her a gentle touch on the arm to reassure her when we're navigating unfamiliar spaces. Like through the casino, we've been arm in arm, or I'll have her put her arm on my shoulder and kind of guide her through. That way she knows that she's not alone, she's not going to be left somewhere, and that everything's going to be okay. And as you can see, there goes the water show at Bellagio. And along with my dementia tips, creating a comforting environment during our journey is also crucial. I like to bring familiar objects like her favorite blanket. Try to bring her pillow, but sometimes that's too much. But a little small blanket's not too much. Of course, baby love accompanies us everywhere, so that's her sense of security and comfort object. This provides her a sense of comfort and reassurance everything's going to be okay. I also like to make sure to pack snacks and entertainment that she enjoys, like her favorite music and her books that she can look at. Really, that distracts her from the anxiety or stress. Because I remember one time we were on a road trip, my mom became really upset because she couldn't find her favorite doll. I quickly pulled over and found it in the trunk, and it completely turned her mood around. It was a small thing, but it made a huge difference in our journey. That was the reason baby love came into play, the big teddy bear, because we don't displace him. He's big. He's a frequent flyer too. He even has his own suitcase. And one of the most powerful insights I've gained is that it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. When we focus on the present moment and make the travel experience enjoyable, it can have a profound impact on our loved ones. For my mom, it's about feeling safe, loved, and included. And when I can provide that, it makes all the difference in the world. And she loves being included. I have her to help me with little small things just so she feels like she's contributing, which is important to her. Now, these tips I've shared today are all about enhancing the travel experience for both caregivers and those with dementia. By preparing, communicating effectively, and creating a comforting environment, we can make travel safer, easier, and even enjoyable. I hope you've enjoyed the Bellagio water show in the background. And if you've got any tips or experiences to share, please comment in the comments, chat me. I'd love to hear from you and learn about your experiences. Don't hesitate to subscribe for more helpful content on my caregiving journey as a dementia caregiver. And let's support each other on this journey. Now I'm leaving you with the water show in the background and lovely Vegas.